evening to all. So, in previous class we have discussed about the introduction of the supramolecular chemistry. Now we are going to discuss about what are the supramolecular interactions. How many types of interactions are present in this supramolecular interactions? Let's see the types of supramolecular interactions. Okay. Supramolecular interactions. Supramolecular interactions. Okay. So here these are nothing but we can call it as non-covalent interactions. Okay. So if you take molecular chemistry, it is having covalent interactions. Okay. But in the case of this supramolecular chemistry, there is a non-covalent interactions are present. Okay. So what is this one? Here non-covalent interactions. Non-covalent interactions. Let's see what are they. How many types are there? Totally there are 9 types of supramolecular interactions are there. So let's see one by one what are those. Okay, first one is ion interaction. Ion interaction. Okay. Second one, ion dipole interaction. Ion dipole interaction. Second one. Third one, dipole interaction. Dipole interaction. Fourth one, cation pi interactions. Okay, cation pi interactions. And fifth one is anion pi interactions are there. Okay, anion pi interactions are present. And if you take sixth one, pi to pi, face to face. Okay, here pi to pi, face to face interactions are there. Face to face interactions are there. Okay, so next one, here this is seventh one, pi to pi, face to side interactions. Face to side interactions are there. Okay, here hydrogen bonding interactions are there. And last one is van der Waal interactions are there. So totally how many types are there? So supramolecular interactions are nothing but these are having non-covalent interactions. Okay, non-covalent interactions, and these are 9 types, which are ion interactions, ion dipole interactions, dipole interactions, cation pi interactions. Okay, and anion pi interactions. And what about this? Sixth one is pi to pi, face to face interactions are there. And seventh one is pi to pi, face to side interactions are there. And what about eighth? Eighth is a hydrogen bonding, and ninth one is a van der Waal interactions are there. So these are the 9 types. Let's see one by one. What is ion to ion interaction? What is ion dipole interaction? How these interactions are present in a molecule? Okay. First one is ion to ion interaction. Okay. Ion to ion interactions. Actually, here ion to ion means what? Here plus charge will be there and minus charge will be there. There is an interaction between plus and minus charges. So these are cation and anion. Okay, so the interactions between the cation and anion, which is nothing but said to be ion to ion interactions. Ion to ion interaction. This is a stronger interaction because this interaction exists between the positive ion and negative ion, which is called as cation and anion. So this is the stronger interactions. Okay, so means strong electrostatic interactions are present between the cation and anion. So this is said to be stronger interaction. Okay, this is stronger interaction. This is stronger interaction. Okay, stronger interaction. Next one is bond energy is 200 to 400 kilojoule per mole, because it is a stronger one. So that's why for breaking this one it requires more bond energy. So that's why what is the bond energy for this ion to ion interaction? It is about 200 to 400 kilojoule per mole. Okay. So in this one here, this interaction strength approximately equal to covalent bond. Okay. So this interaction strength, this interaction strength is approximately equal to covalent interactions. Okay, covalent interactions, approximately equal to covalent interactions. Okay, covalent interactions. So this is equal to that one. So let's see one example. Okay, here we have to take the tetrabutyl ammonium. Here 1, 2, 3, 4 is there. Okay, isopropyl one. Here it is having plus charge on the nitrogen, and if it is bromide will be there. Here this nitrogen is this is a tetraisopropyl ammonium cation. Okay, so there is an interaction between this cation and this anion, bromide anion. So here how it will be there. So here interactions are present. This is a plus charge on the nitrogen atom. Okay, so here bond directional will be like this. Okay, so what is here? Interaction between this cation, because ammonium cation, this is a tetraisopropyl ammonium cation and a bromide anion. Okay, so this interaction is present between the plus and minus charges. So that's why it is a ion to ion interaction. So it is the strongest supramolecular interaction. What it is here? It is the strongest among all the 9 types interactions. It is the strongest supramolecular interaction. Okay, so here 9 types are there. So first one is ion to ion interaction. This is a stronger interaction because here this interaction is present between the positive ion and anion. So two oppositely charged ions are attracted to each other. So that's why this is the strongest interaction. What is the bond energy of this one? It is about 200 to 400 kilojoule per mole, and it is the strength is approximately equal to the covalent interactions. Okay, so it is the strongest supramolecular interaction, and this is the example. Okay, this is the example. Okay, tetrabutyl ammonium cation, ammonium bromide ion, ammonium bromide. Okay, so there is interaction between ammonium cation and bromide. This is a salt. Okay, so this is about the first one, ion to ion interaction. Okay, so next one, ion to dipole interaction. Second one is a ion to dipole interaction. This is the ion to dipole interaction. Next one. Ion to dipole interaction. So what is the energy of this one? It is energy is between 50 to 200 kilojoule per mole. Okay, so example, crown ethers. What are the examples? Crown ether interaction with crown ether interaction with alkali metals. Okay, crown ethers when interact with these alkali metals, so there then it is called as ion to dipole interactions. Okay, crown ethers interaction with alkali metals. What are alkali metals? With alkali metals means first group element, 1A group elements, which are lithium, sodium, potassium, okay, cesium, rubidium, cesium, like that. Okay, so these are the alkali metals. Okay, for 1A group elements. 1A group elements. So these crown ethers when interact with these alkali metals, so then this type of interactions will be exist, okay, in these crown ethers. Okay, so if you take 16 crown ether, 16 crown, 6 with lithium plus, then so this is a dipole, so we call it as this is a dipole, and here we are having ion. Which ion? Cation is there. If it is cation. Which ion is there? Cation. So that's why. So this is example for the ion dipole interaction. Ion dipole interaction. Okay. So next one. So let's see the example for this one. You see here, how many are there? Here 16 will be there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like that here we are having totally 16. 16, and this is a 1, and which is a placed, you can take any alkali metal, whether it is lithium, sodium or potassium. So I will take here potassium. Okay. So here oxygen is having 2 lone pairs. Okay. So here, what about this one? There is interaction between, this is said to be dipole. Okay. This oxygen is said to be dipole. So thereby, which here we have to can write any of the lone pair. Okay. So like this. Okay, this is said to be, if you say, I want to start here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So if this is a 1. Okay, so this is the directional interaction. This is called as ion dipole interactions. What it is? This is a ion dipole interaction. So this is an interaction. Okay, ion dipole interaction. Ion dipole interaction. Okay, you can take this. Again, if you take 15 crown 5 with a sodium plus is there. So many are, this is the crown ether complex. If you see here, it looks like a crown, okay, crown, and oxygen will be there. So that's why it is called as ether, okay, because these are the cyclic ethers. So that's why, so there is alkyl group will be there now. So that's why it is called as ether. This is ether functional group, and it is a crown ether. We call it as crown ether. In this, so potassium is placed, means alkali metal placed at the central of this crown ether. So in this, which type of interactions will be present? Dipole, ion dipole interactions are present. Okay, ion dipole interactions are present in this one. Okay, so this is about the second one, ion dipole interaction. Let's see dipole dipole interaction. Third one, dipole dipole interaction. Dipole dipole interaction. Third one is dipole dipole interaction. Dipole dipole interaction, how it will be present. This interaction mainly does in carbonyl compound. Okay, this interaction mainly present in the carbonyl compound only. Okay, so here this dipole dipole interaction is present only in carbonyl compound, so it is not present on other functional groups. Okay, here mainly does in carbonyl compounds. Carbonyl compounds. Okay, carbonyl compounds. Let's see the example for this one. Okay, so we have to, and what is the energy here? We have to write the energy. It's also important. Energy is 5 to 50 kilojoule per mole. Okay, so let's see here. This is the acetone. Okay, this is the acetone, and we have to take the two acetone molecules. Okay, here O is there, here CH3, and here CH3. Okay, here what will be happening now in this one? So slightly this oxygen develops a negative charge, and this develops the positive charge. Like that, here also it develops the positive charge and it develops the negative charge. So thereby there is an interaction between this carbocation and this anion. Okay, and here also same. So it is called as, here dipole is there, plus and minus, and here also dipole, plus and minus. Actually it produces dipole, but there is a interaction between this dipole and this dipole. It is called as dipole to dipole interaction. Dipole to dipole interaction. This is a dipole and this is another dipole. Okay, so this is combinedly called as dipole to dipole interaction. Dipole to dipole interaction. Okay, so this is the third one, dipole to dipole interaction. Okay, so let's see this. Actually this is allyl opposite manner. Okay, so directional interactions are changes, and next here we can write this is allylic manner, directional interactions. These are directional interactions. Okay, DD means what? Dipole to dipole interactions are there. And if you take the acetic acid, so actually we have to take the acetic acid. Here O will be there, here CH3, this is the OH. Okay, okay, so this is the dipole to dipole interaction will be there. Here we have to write another molecule. Here OH is there, so thereby here CH3 is there, double bond O. Okay, so this is the means here, like this also we can call it as this one. Okay, in next class I will continue the remaining interaction. So this is about the dipole to dipole interaction. Thank you.